Hello everybody. A few of you might remember this blazer. Uh, it's been one of my little side projects and stuff, and well, you know, a lot of my projects are side projects, but back in September-ish through December of last year, we started working on this a little bit, and it was honestly I forgot what year it is. Like a 96 S10 Blazer, 4.3, four-wheel drive. It was wrecked, and we got it back on the road. Well, right before me and my girlfriend went to Myrtle Beach, I put a front clip on it and two new tires. And we drove it down there. Well, it did fine on that. It did fine on that trip. It did great on that trip. Then, like a week after we got back, Dad was driving it in town, and it blew the fuse to the marker lights. And these Blazers, at least, or at least this one, when it blows that fuse, the transmission goes into limp mode for some reason, and the transfer case won't shift. So I don't know why that ran through the fuse for the marker lights, but we parked it. Well, parked it for the summer. I got up here and took the grill out because I was thinking, well, the first thing you need to do when you're trying to find a short is check places where you know that there was damage. Well, the wiring on this side had been crushed in that wreck, and I patched it real quick, but that was a bad idea because I just taped where it cut the two wires. I didn't actually fix the problems. Trying to get you to see that. See that? It's a war spot on that wire. I put this thing back together, and these are both like that. I put this back together, and I didn't put that tubing back on the outside of that wire. Well, it took 3,000 miles, but what ended up happening is the wires rubbed against the corner of the bumper and started blowing that fuse. So I unhooked the wire, unhooked the bulb and pulled it up here, and discovered that these two places were nicked too. Pulled all that out, put a fuse back in it, and it's not doing it. So the problem was one of these wires was touching the bumper, and every time you turned on the marker lights, the bumper would jiggle a little bit, and it would short and blow the fuse. So I thought that was kind of neat that was easy to find. I also charged the air conditioner on it, and it works. So tomorrow I'm going to tape that up, put the grill back on it, and then this is ready to drive. But I wanted to introduce you to a car that I got. This is a 2001 Saturn I think they call that a sc1 sport coupe single cam. But got barely 100,000 miles. One owner. It was hit on that wheel and door, and you know it's the Saturn, so I can fix the suspension issue, put a door and a fender on it, and drive it. It runs if you put gas down the intake. It's set for long enough that the fuel pump's bad. So that's a project coming soon. Just a cheap car that I wanted to fix and drive. This S10 would be done, but I'm having trouble finding an intake for it because this is a 95, and 95 used a different head than 98 to 2002. So the intake that I had on it, that I had for it off that car, won't fit because it's made wrong. Well, I'll show you. Well, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so the truck intake is tucked up more to the motor, and the ones I've seen are up more. Instead of going down, they're up more. So that runs into the lower control arm. It also runs into the air conditioner box, and I can't find an intake around here for a 98 up S10. Because I don't know why, but they should be everywhere. But as soon as I find that, I'll be able to get this running. So anyway, there's a update on 2 projects and a third one. And in about a month, I'll have the video done that I'm making for the 396 in here. So until then, I'm just going to do kind of maintenance stuff on that and working on this stuff, and I'll show you some stuff, and hopefully this week sometime I'm going to finish and paint that Yukon. So until next time, God bless, and I'll see you later.